Hey everybody, how are you doing? How would you like to live in a house like this? Kind of near the ocean, and it could have a bunch of cars like this. So, millionaire friend of mine, client, who I've hauled cars for, well, I think he's got like 75 cars. I've hauled most of them, maybe all but like five. He has two places. He's looking for a someone to take care of the cars. So there'd be two homes, one in St. Petersburg, Florida, one in Chattanooga, Florida, or Chattanooga, Tennessee. And you'd get a place to stay in the guest house of each house. And it'd be a matter of driving the cars out of the garage, valeting them to him, driving him in his limousine. He's got like a Range Rover limo. Well, it's like a 6-passenger, not a really stretched one, just stretched a little bit. Just has an extra row of seating, so, and a TV and all kinds of stuff, in a partition. He's got a Rolls-Royce Phantom. He's got a bunch of Porsches. He's got a bunch of Ferraris, some Maseratis. So stuff like that. Real interesting man, and you can learn a lot from him. And he could offer you a salary depending on your mechanical ability. Some of the cars need to be, I mean, as far as your knowledge goes, like he's got a couple classic Porsches that need to be assembled, disassembled, and so some of his cars are just pristine, perfect condition with really, really low miles. So it'd be a matter of taking care of the cars, starting them up, moving them around, exercising them, running the engine lightly and driving it a little bit, maybe driving a couple of the cars to an event or something. A couple times when I was with him, when I delivered a car, he's like, "Hey, go wash this car." And I was like, "What? I'm at a delivery. Why would I wash your car? What?" I was like, "Okay, let me play along, see where this goes." So I washed a Porsche, and then he washed the other one, and then he said, "You told me you had the afternoon free, so hop in this one," and I hop in the other one, and we drove it to a car show. So he needs a full-time helper with his cars like that. So if you want to have a dream job like that, I can't do it because I'm having so much fun car hauling. But if you enjoy cars and you understand them and like to work with some nice ones, be in nice company, maybe learn something from a millionaire, learn some ideas. You have to be really honest, clean, careful. Preferably, if you want someone that doesn't smoke, drink, someone that believes in God. So someone that goes to church regularly and practices the faith. So if that's you, message me on the Instagram, Serge the Car Caller. Let me know. You'd have a place to stay and a salary. And sometimes he'd leave you alone at that place. Let's say there'll be some car events happening in the next month or so, and maybe we'll be focusing on that. And he will maybe leave you at the one place while he goes back and forth to the other places. And so you'd be alone a lot of time. You'd have to be self-motivated, and they're going to do a background check and all that stuff and make sure you're not a fugitive on the run. This could be a great opportunity if you're young and if you're like an auto mechanic, this could be a good opportunity for you. There is also a storage museum, like car museum / dealership repair shop building too. That's part of his portfolio, should I say, for more or less. So there'd be some auto repair, but most of the time I think you would be like a valet / assistant. And I notice from the guy, you gotta be pretty firm with some things. Like, he'll tell you a bunch of stuff, and so you gotta have a notebook and keep notes on a lot of things. And he'll ask you to remind him of some things, and he gets carried away and really busy, and you have to kind of forcefully remind him of things. Like, he'll say, "Oh, remind me to order these parts. We got to get this done." So there's things like that could help him out if you if you dedicate a lot of your conversations and thoughts to a journal or notebook, and can kind of help keep track of a lot of things. So yeah, real fun, interesting guy. I wish I had more time to do something like that, but I don't. I'm committed to my career, and I've got a relationship. He wouldn't allow you to invite guests to the properties. Like, if you're young and you have like if you're having a girlfriend or something like that, it would not be not you couldn't do that. But if you're older and if you're married and if you're like close to retirement and you want something to do, this could be a great thing for you and your wife to live and stay at one of the properties and help manage some stuff. So that could be an option too. So if you're kind of retired and you want to have some kind of dream life, you know what I mean? So like the house could be, yeah, like this, and there's a lot of cars, and then there's cars in another warehouse. I mean, yeah, there's a lot going on, and man, it'd be a good retirement for me, but yeah, there I go, getting carried away with my thoughts. You could only take advantage of one dream or a couple dreams. You can't beat everything. So yeah, this would be a guy you'd have to build some trust with, and it could be an option if you're a young guy that knows a lot about cars, that wants to work. This guy likes mainly cars that are 10 years old and older. I mean, he's got some brand new stuff. He's got a Cybertruck and a couple new Porsches, but most of the stuff is 90s, 80s stuff. So he likes that kind of thing. If you're a mechanic and you hate all the new stuff, all the modern computer stuff, being around those types of cars, and you just enjoy the 90s stuff and want to be more around them, he's got those. So that's the kind of person we need, or couple. Message me on the Instagram if you're interested, and I'll connect you.